Hey everybody, this is Green-Blooded Bastard back again. Oh god, between these Canadian fucking wildfires again, just pressure change coming, my head's killing me, so it's gonna be kind of a shit show. Anyways, I try and fucking not die here. This week's podcast commentary is for an episode of a film called The Glass House. So go find it. Sync point is first from black right after the Columbia, I believe was the logo. As soon as that fades to black, press pause. I'll say 3, 2, 1, pause, and we're going to watch this thing together, okay? So if you're ready, let's go. If not, pause it, go get it, go take a shit, go do what you gotta do, get some snackies, maybe take a walk, get your head straight, come back. Okay, ready, let's go. 3, 2, 1, unpause. Let's see. I have to turn this down a little bit here. It's a thriller, so it's gonna be loud here. Oh, fuck. Dying. Oh god, it tastes like fucking tacos and vomit. God. I forget when this came out. I think it was like 2000 or 2001, maybe. I want to say it was. Because it seems like a very 90s thriller type film. And it's got a stacked cast for what it is. Like, even though some of these people were kind of like maybe, down a little bit in their stardom for a little bit, or starting to come up, or just, they're that guy you've seen and shit. I mean, it's a pretty stacked cast. You got Lily Sobieski. This is when she was still, kind of flying high. It was a thing before she kind of just said fuck it to the whole acting shit. Oh, God. I'll have to... She's like Katie Holmes to our parents. I gotta tear this up a little bit. Hopefully my head doesn't explode. Oh, God. That kid, he was in some shit back then. He's a little twat. Wasn't that... I don't know the names. I don't got any access to internet right now besides what I'm watching here. Isn't that John Travolta's wife? I think so. I could be wrong. I think so, but I'm not sure. I mean, so like you got her, you got Lily Sobieski, the dad right there. He was on Roseanne, a few years before this for several seasons. So it's like, he'd be a recognizable face. For me, better than the first 20 without you. These people just sound like assholes. Now, this cut, you think, oh God, they're gonna get caught, or they're gonna get in an accident or something, like they're gonna cause an accident just outside the, restaurant and shit. They're gonna see him. No, you don't. That doesn't happen. My rents. You know what? I was too old to say rents when people were saying rents. And people were saying my rents like 10 years after it was kind of a thing. It just makes me sick. It really does. I'm ill. Unless she's like, oh shit, the cops. That's some good lighting. Doesn't really make sense for at night, but oh god, it's fucking can't breathe. That's just the best. Get her pulse, get her pulse. Oh, but just hearing this little bullshit speech here. I was when I last time I watched this, it reaffirmed something that I love and I hate at the exact same time. It's so many movies. Oh, little crybaby bitch. um, Look at these two. They're like, oh, oh. You know, this is Stellan Skarsgård, like, you know, you know, on the upswing, you know, in America, because he had done some stuff, and what the hell was that? Ah, was it Breaking Waves? Was that the one? That Lars von Trier film, really good film. I got it. I can't remember which one it is. Um, you know, he was good in there, and he was good in a lot of foreign films and stuff. Like this is kind of, you know, like he's riding the crest of a new wave, as they say, after, you know, like Good Will Hunting, and you know, was this? I think this might have been like shortly after fucking Deep Blue Sea. So I mean, you know, he's on the upswing. You know, he's kind of a get too. You know, like I said, there's a lot of people in this movie that you're just like, oh fuck, they're in here. Oh fuck, they're in here. Like, you know, it's not Tom Cruise level, obviously, but I mean, these are known people. These are, you know, people who've been in big movies, had some acclaim. You know their face. You like them in things. It's not like these are just all nobodies. I mean, Christ, we Mr. Big here. Was that his name? You know, obviously after I think Chris Noth. I think he was still on. What the fuck was it? Law and Order. At this point, I think so. 'Cause he was on there for quite a while. But I mean, I think he was. Was this? Let's see. This was early 2000s. Maybe Sex and the City was on for a season or two. I think. So I mean, you know, he's a pretty big get. People know who he is. He's on some popular shit. There's the email. That's true. Yeah. Fucking, we got Bruce Dern here. I mean, he never wasn't that isn't that Bruce Dern? It's I mean, this is so long ago. He's looked old since the 70s, frankly. I shouldn't say that. Probably since like the 80s he's looked old, but like he's just it's strange to see him like filmed 25 years ago where he just still semi looks young even though he looks old versus now where he's just like older than fucking looks really old. It sounds like a sales pitch. Son of a bitch. Let's fucking fall apart here. Come on, I gotta show you the little hovel I'm gonna make you live in. I mean, we got fucking Diane Lane here. You know, this I think was what, maybe 3-4 years before what was it, Unforgettable or whatever, where she kind of, she was on. I mean, she was around before this. I think the only thing I can think of offhand was Judge Dredd. Wasn't she in there? That was not great, but that was obviously like 6-7 years before this, or 5-6 years before this. But she was definitely on the upswing here a little bit. Oh, my fucking head is killing me. That is a weird camera shot if no one's going to be on the reverse looking out. Just going to throw that out there. Oh, God. I'm fucking tired. Wow, look at this place. This is way cooler than our old house. I'm glad my parents died. Oh my God, I got a PlayStation. This is so cool. This little fucking kid deserves to get kicked right in the fucking nuts. It's charge. I got stall them while I order us some dinner. If these people weren't such awful people, as we'll find out, I don't know. Ordering fucking food. I will say, I'm pretty sure I watched this back in the day, but yeah, I watched it recently, and hello, fuck you, kid. Um, there, she's explaining why the food's so good, and she's like, "Oh, and over here is some Swiss chard." Nobody was eating Swiss chard in 2001 unless they were complete assholes. Nobody eats Swiss chard now unless they're assholes. My girlfriend was like, "I love Swiss chard. We grow this shit," and it's like, I don't. I'm sorry, I just hate this shit. It's nasty. Oh yeah, right there, Swiss chard. Normal food. Calamari. You think kids want to eat calamari? You turn around while I get undressed, you little pervert. No, I'm worse. Wasn't there just a movie that came out recently called Night Swim or something? I could have swore so. I don't know, but I think there was. No, I gave it to Josh, bro. It's fucking Josh. I gave it to Josh, bro. You just did. I'm not sure if clapping makes you feel welcome, but okay. Don't talk about my dad. I gotta play these games I just got. Don't talk about my dad. This kid is just an unctuous little fucking prick. I hate him. Yeah, lady, like the Swiss chard aside, you know, you think kids are gonna want to eat calamari? Mom, mommy. No more night swimming. This glass house, everything's so fucking like, bro. How thin is that glass? I mean, unless your bedroom's right under the fucking pool. It's like I lived like probably 2 blocks over from some train tracks. You know, maybe about 4 or 5 blocks down from the actual train yard. And you know what? It wasn't that loud. You would hear noises. But after you live there a while, you don't even hear the noises anymore. You know, you just block them out. I was just like, give me a break, man. Can you give me my clothes? Because I don't want you looking at my titties. Yeah, this is great. But it's not what, maybe 2 weeks after her fucking parents died in a car accident, and she's in this class. Yeah, that's fucking great. You want to talk about, like, this movie wasn't like a hit and make a lot of money, but the her parents, like, what a fucking cake gig. You're there for what, maybe a day or two at most. You're able to film your couple scenes, and you're just killed off screen. I'm a doctor, Ruby. I know what I'm doing. I have my period. Come with me. I got magic pills. You know, how about instead of just turning it off, just turn it fucking down, you piece of fucking shit, you kid. Thought with all the glass, I thought you could hear everything. You are coming, girlfriend. That's perfect. If I drive real, I mean, come on, this chick's parents just died in a car crash, and you're driving like an asshole. was kind of creepy. Creepy motherfucker. I mean, that kid's name is Rhett. You just know he's a fucking scumbag. Right. Okay. This goes back to what I was talking about before. That it reminded me of what I love and what I hate as a cliche, like in movies and comics and stuff. You always have these scenes where kids are in school, and either the main character is a teacher, and they just need to use that scene of him talking about some sort of Shakespeare or like, philosophical thing that Plato said, or somebody like that, or it's the main character's a kid, and him or her are going through issues, and it's like, Hamlet Act 1 Scene 4 says blah blah blah, and it's just like, oh, I learned shit. It's like I like the intent, but most of the time it fails. Well, it's not ideal. It is kind of creepy. This is some fucked up shit, Ruby. I'm gonna brush you off until you give me a sob story about how long it took you to get here. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna help you. And I was really scared. He's like, I know somebody. I know somebody I can talk to. It's like that fucking that meme from fucking what the fuck was it? Rick and Morty, where it's like, son of a bitch, I'm in. Or it's like, I made you son of a bitch. I like how he's like, if this doesn't work out with these people, you're essentially an orphan. She's got a fucking uncle, okay? So she's not an orphan. She's got a blood relative. Not just these fuckers that used to live by them, okay? She's got $4 million that she can use to help take care of her and her brother. I'm pretty sure that'll buy them some safety and security, but it's like, why wouldn't you try and go to the uncle? Just say, listen, like, I got some concerns that this ain't working out. Would you be willing to step up, if need be? And he'd probably be like, oh yeah, great, Don't worry, they can pay for their own flight. Oh, okay, cool. There's even more money for me. Like, you fucking wait. You've been telling lies about us. Skittish. She's like, what? Skittish. I run a fucking business that has people drive their own cars, but I know a lot about Hamlin. I'm the uncle-like figure here. I mean, come on, we got John Billingsley here. We got fucking Phlox. Plus, he played like that, I believe, gay guy on fucking Gay Vampire on True Blood for like a season or two. I believe he was a vampire. Just an experience. Our fucking driver's ed teacher. I never had him for science. He was primarily a science teacher, but he did that also. And I never had him for science. I lucked. I quote lucked out, and had a really gung ho fucking asshole teacher who was like fucking teaching college level shit before she came to us, so it was a shit show, especially for a douche like me. And he was like the little bit easier teacher that taught a lot of the same kind of stuff. You know why she's at the fucking desk right there. Just got fucking cleavage hanging out a mile long. Jesus Christ. Oh god, my fucking sinuses. Oh god. I almost fucking died on that one, folks. I think my fucking antihistamine ran out, but my decongestant's kind of working. I think even that guy right there, yeah, that guy's even somebody who's in shit. Oh, God. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. I don't know, but you're not supposed to be back here. Business glitch. It's a job to know. That was some creepy laughing. Mulholland Drive. They're shit-faced. That's not a great road to drive on, anyways. I mean, it's even if you know the road, being shit-faced is not going to be good. I like that. I mean, who's gonna fall asleep like that? Okay, just like that. Who's gonna do that? But I just love how like this is. Obviously the internet's been around a little while. At this point. Um, in early 2000s is when broadband was just starting to spread. Just in the area where I grew up. 2000, 2001 specifically, in the next year or two, broadband really took off, in our area and stuff. And I mean, this is still only 5-6 years essentially, after the internet was kind of like a thing everybody knew about, because I think the internet kind of really broke big around 95, 96, when most people started using it. And there was all those fucking AOL line, commercials, and the CDs that you were always getting free in the mail and shit. So, I mean, this is kind of a cool use of the internet in that, like, it's a realistic way to use the internet, to look things up and solve crimes, but also, like, a nice little tool because she can kind of do it on the down low on her computer, so they won't necessarily know what she's up to, and she can communicate without having like to use the phone and shit like that. It's definitely better than some movies where it's like, who killed my parents, and they click and it's like masked man, and there's like a fucking photo, and it's like, oh, this guy killed my parents. Oh, okay. This is the mom from fucking um this was the mom on Picket Fences, I believe it was. This was, a couple years after that. So I mean, like I said, there's a lot of people in this movie that yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know how far away this place is, but from Malibu, but that could not be a cheap fucking drive in a fucking taxi. Yeah, it's right over here where my husband can watch through a peephole and jerk off. Well, why the fuck would you want to do that? Okay, insulin needs to be in the fridge. It needs to be refrigerated. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And even if something has changed drastically since the last 25 years, when this happened, you definitely needed to have it refrigerated. My dad was on, insulin after, what the hell did he have? He had some fucking pancreas, is that what it was? I don't know. He had something taken out. And, some of the shit that happens with that, you can, get diabetes and shit from. Because I think it's a pancreas. Because I know, like, when we get pregnant, if they have issues with that, it can cause, like, kind of like temporary diabetes, like shit going on, to their body. And usually it goes back to normal. But, yeah, he was on that shit, and that shit was always in the fridge. I mean, it's come on. How bad are we fucking this shit up here, folks? Did anybody take 5 seconds to, like, use the internet and Google shit? Couldn't have come at a better time. I don't know if you'd get a message that specifically said your account has been closed, possibly, but it'd probably just say, like, error, account error, or error, login error, or no, like, error, no account, or something. Like, I thought it was just randomly say, your shit's canceled, bro. We'll give you 2 days because we like you. Save to memory. Even this guy, what do I know this guy from? He's in all kinds of shit. Whatever. We were told. Yeah, maybe it's time, Ruby. Maybe it's fucking time. You get it? Oh, God. Oh, that was my fucking back. Ouch. Oh, fuck, I need some goddamn... Oh, fucking A. I just need some green tea and pills. I'll be back in a minute, folks. Watch this shit. Like, this movie could be good. It could be good. There's a lot of talent in here. It could be good. Like, they're just... Oh, I don't know why it fails so bad, but it could be good. I like how this kid's such a fucking little shit. She's like, oh hey, yeah, I heard fucking they're giving away free Dragon Ball Z shit or some bullcrap. Let's go. That was actually kind of timely. So, fucking genius.
Hi, it's Daniel Official, aka.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Remember earlier this year when Joseph Gordon-Levitt was in front of Congress trying to effectively.
I love when fucking videos just randomly start playing when your sound is like completely off and you don't click on them and then you just hover on them for like 1 second. The algorithm is great. Fucking A. They just had to interject them back into the story. Well, she didn't call me, so she can go fuck herself. It's like, oh fuck. There's that guy from the fucking Mummy and like 9,000 other things. This guy. Isn't that the truth? I mean, this movie was ahead of the curve, man. I mean, this is 25 years ago, and she's fucking she's addicted to fucking fentanyl and stealing this shit. Like, it was definitely ahead of the curve. The medical director. I'm scared. I don't like that you're fucking always out. That's just fucking wonderful. I've got 8 kids back in fucking Viking land I gotta pay for, bitch. He said, yeah, but you turned yourself into a junkie. And the subtitle said, yeah, but you became a junkie. What the fuck? If I can't find drugs in LA. She's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking OD on this shit. You know, you wanted to go up there. Why didn't you just take the shit when you were up there? How about that? That's a cool house. It's definitely an expensive house up there. That little ching, 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 ching. I'm not exactly sure what instrument you use to do that, but I'm sure it was in things before fucking Aliens, but it's definitely every time I hear it, I think of Aliens. James Horner was fucking great. Granted, he liked to repeat himself um, a bit much, but I mean it was always good. You know, I mean the shit he repeated was good. You know, it's not like when you hear John Williams and you're like, well, that sounds kind of like that shit song that he just kind of changed two notes and popped it in here because he didn't feel like giving a fuck that day. I mean, even though it's still technically good, it just kind of seems a bit lazy because it's like, well, that basically sounds just like that, but like two notes are different. You know, whereas like James Horner is just like you hear a couple James Horner soundtracks and you kind of know what he's doing. You know, I would say early Danny Elfman was a similar. You know, his later scores probably around early to mid 2000s. You know, they started veering off a little bit and changing. He became a more nuanced composer. You know, and more experienced, I would say. Because like early on, I mean, they're good scores. I love them, but it was definitely more like, okay, this is a guy that, you know, he knows music, but it's still a lot of like kind of Oingo Boingo influence and tendencies in the music and the compositions. I love that. Like, who does that? I love that. Just palms his fucking head, grabs his hair. Love it. But you know, later on, he grew, and there's some good stuff that you might not even know is him. That's where I should have put you. Well, composer Christopher Young. You may know him from fucking lots of movies, but probably his biggest is Hellraiser, the Hellraiser theme. He's done a lot of stuff. A lot of horror, thriller kind of stuff. I mean, Sinister, Swordfish, that was a scary ass movie. Urban Legend. I mean, he's done all kinds of shit. He did the music for Deadpool VR. That'd be pretty fun. I'd like to play that game, but I've got no VR shit. This whole little sequence doesn't make sense. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get back in. He just drinks and passes out. Like, what the fuck? And did the Rum Diary. I remember liking that score, but it's been a long time since I watched it. Drag Me to Hell. Untraceable. Another, looks like possibly Diane Lane movie. Unless it's somebody else who looks like her in this photo. Could be. No, it's her. It's her. Spider-Man 3, he took over because I think Elfman and Raimi had a falling out. Let's see what the fuck this guy directed here. Daniel Seckham. Produced a couple episodes of fucking True Detective, X-Files, House. Looks like he's probably a writer. If not a writer, director, producer, he's just a producer, director kind of deal. Jack Ryan, he worked on executive producer, Americans. He's probably producer, director. Yeah. Lots of TV shows and shit. X-Files, Millennium, Law and Order for a while. That could be why he's got Chris Noth in here. Miami Vice associate producer. Yeah, this guy's been around the block. A lot of producing. He's still working. A lot of TV right now. He just did a couple episodes of that horrible show, The Audacity. So fucking boring. Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. Don't know what the fuck that is. The Servant. That was an M. Night one. Lovecraft Country. The Sun. True Detectives. A couple he directed. Better Call Saul. Yeah, he's all over the place. A lot of high profile shows. Fear the Walking Dead. Game of Thrones. The Americans. The Walking Dead. Longmire. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if this was just like an earlier job or he does better on TV, you know. because it's not like this is awful. There's like some good shots, and it's like some shots should give you tension. I don't know if it's the music or, I mean, like look at the lighting on her. I mean, it's good. It's a good contrast from out there in the open. Like there's some good shit in here, but it's just this movie's strange because like it just doesn't. It doesn't work. It should, but it just does not work. Oh, they're out in the canyon back there hunting coyotes. My fucking wife, what? She's like, ha ha ha, Terry. Really? Yeah. See if Quentin Tarantino would have did that shot, he would have put whimper, and then she would have pushed it back in. You're making this difficult, Terry. I like how the heavy right there. The heavy is just like, I just want to get this over with, bro. But you're making it really hard for me to get this over with. He's like, this hurts me more than you, bro. 24 karat glass. This is glass 3. No wonder this guy needs to borrow money. He's fucking got custom plates up the wazoo. That's great. There's a great scene here coming up with the car crash. This fucking red car is just fucked and looks like fucking Paul Walker is driving it. See, if it would have been smart, he would have tried to fucking go in the right hand turn off. Because you could have tried to. You could have tried to fucking get it to go up the hill and maybe take you over and either slow you down or hopefully kind of tip you a little bit in a semi-controlled manner so you're not doing this shit. Come on. There's somebody a couple miles from my house. Maybe about 2 miles. There's a really fucking small house. Like maybe, I don't know, if it's 800 square feet, it's pushing it, and it's got a very small 1-car garage. It's a very small corner lot, it's just small front yard, like maybe 3-4 feet on the side before the sidewalk. In the back half is the fucking maybe another 3-4-5 feet on the other side, and the back half is like driveway, and then this little fucking garage, and there's a few feet on the other side of it. It's just very small. I mean, it's nice, it's in good shape, it's old, but it's well taken care of, in good shape. But it's like, this guy's trying to sell like a 2014 fucking Jaguar, and it's just like, why do you have a 2014 Jaguar? Like, what is going on, guy? This is like the most ridiculous cop car, because it's a fucking black and white. Okay, so it's marked. People are using it, but there's no dividing partition of glass or fucking wire mesh fencing kind of thing. I bet you if we look, it's probably got the window thing and the handle on the inside, for Christ's sakes, and back, which it's not going to have. But it's like, yeah. Oh, shit. So she's just going to pop over the back seat. Every time they say Ruby, I just think of that fucking Stone song, Ruby Tuesday. I like it. It's a good song. I really like it's a good song, but I really love the I forget the guy's name, but the version that was used in Children of Men. That was a really, really good rendition of a good song, but like it heightens it to me. Like there's some songs that it's like they're really good, but it's like there's just a cover, like, okay, like even if it's not gonna be considered better by the majority of the people, it's still it still kind of adds to and heightens the song in some way or another. Oh, Jesus. They did a visual effect shot for that. She should be like, Terry taught me that one too. It's okay, kids. It's okay. Just go back there by my car. And if he gets up and kills me, well, then just do the same thing again until he doesn't get back up. Oh shit, dude. These two people are only in their 40s. I like how everyone's like, "Ooh, Malibu," and it's like, "Hey, let's go back to the cool new house in Malibu, kids." It's like, I don't know if I want to live in Malibu. I mean, whatever. I'd rather live in Chicago myself. Let's go, kids. Well, we did it. We did it, folks. We made it. We made it through another fucking week of this hell. Anyways, thanks for listening. Hope you're well. Hope you're safe. Hope you're doing good. You know, world's going to shit every day. Just, take a minute for yourselves. Relax. Breathe. That's all I can say. It's all I got, man. One day at a time, So, anyways, thanks for listening. Hope you're doing well. And see you next time, I guess. So, adios.